Thank you for joining. Today I'm going to be featuring the InkLiner pen by Farmasi. These eyeliners are so incredible. They honestly are the most incredible eyeliners I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot. I've struggled for years trying to find an eyeliner that wouldn't smudge, wouldn't budge, all of that stuff. I love it so much. So these are amazing. They have a super thin line to them. It goes on so smooth, and you can create a thin line or a thicker line just depending on how you angle the brush. These are so incredible. So normally what I do is I start with an eye primer. I like to use this because I do have oily eyelids, and so I like to have a primer on to set so that my eyelids don't get super oily while I'm wearing my makeup throughout the day. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. This eye primer is so amazing. It goes on so smooth and buttery, and it really does help keep your eyeshadows in place all day. It creates them a smooth canvas. So you can see if I try to wear eyeshadow on here, it's fighting between all of these colors. I have a lot of veins in my skin. And you can also use this for acne. So I actually, so embarrassing, used my dermabrasion at home thing, and I left it on some spots too long, and so I got little hickeys. But you can actually go in and touch up and hide those areas, kind of like a concealer. So I'm going to go in with this. I'm going on the other eye. This helps your eyeshadows to pop. My goodness, it creates the most beautiful colors. You know, when you go into a store and see an eyeshadow palette and you're like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, then you take it home and it doesn't look like that, you probably need a good eye primer. All right, so I'm going to do that. The next thing I'm going to do real quickly is I'm going to go in today with our VFX Pro Strobe Primer. And I'm going to let that sit on my face while I'm getting my eyes done, just to save a little time. So I'm just going to put some on my beauty blender. This stuff is amazing. Now watch, I'm going to do half of my face, and you're going to see it illuminates your face. It goes in and illuminates your face. That's why it's a strobe primer. This is really good for dry skin because it's very moisturizing. Can you see how this side is more glowy than this side? Especially you can see it under my eyes. And primers are super important because they go in and they kind of fill up those pores and lines and wrinkles. So when you put your makeup on, all that stuff isn't showing. This one is good too because it goes in and hydrates. So if you have under eye wrinkles, this is going to be a really good one for that because it's going to go in there and hydrate those, kind of plump them up a little bit so they're not as pronounced, especially when you put your foundation and stuff like that on. Okay, so I'm going to put that on, let that sit in, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to my ink liner. That gave my eye primer just a minute to dry with this. So this is the black one. We have several colors. We have black, we have this incredible blue. Let's see here. We have several colors. We have black. We have this gorgeous blue. It is a bright, bright blue. So pretty. We have a brown. And we have a green. And then we have another darker blue. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the black today and just show you how easy it is to put on. So I'm going to get a little up close and personal. Excuse me in my fine lines and wrinkles, and show you how easy this is to put on. So basically what I do is I just kind of pull my skin taut just a little bit, and then I try to do one fell swoop, just like that. And then what I can do is if it does get a little off like this, then I can just take this and fix it up. but I'm barely putting any pressure to it. And I have had this one for a really long time and it still works so good. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna try to match them up a little. And there we are. So easy. Now that I've done that, I am going to go in with our Limitless Mascara. This mascara is incredible. It has the eyelash and brow serum in here. It has the Capixel. And it helps to grow your lashes while you are wearing it. And I have seen a huge difference since I've started wearing this and using my eyelash and brow serum. So I do that at night and then I use this in the day and my lashes have grown. I actually took before and after pictures. I'll link it to this video so you can see. So what I do is I am going to get a palette so that I can look down. I have to look down while I'm doing my mascara because my lashes are very curled and they will get on my primer. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to use a little CC cream. I'm going to be using the shade Light just to kind of cover up some of those little splotches on my skin, those little hickeys that I got from my device. Super embarrassing. I'm just going to use a little bit, then I'm going to go in with a little VFX Pro Foundation at the same time. Put that on, and then I'm going to do this. And get my colors so I can see. These two together are like a dream team. They work so good. You have your color correcting and then your camera ready. It's my favorite combination. I'm doing a really quick look today, so I'm not going to be doing all the things. Super simple. Okay. Bring it down. All right. I'm going to go in with this BB powder. It is so soft and buttery. It is seriously so nice. And I am just going to set this. It's a nice matte finish. It's like airbrushed, kind of. What I'm going to do is I am going to use my Peach Bite palette and I'm going to create an eye look and then use it for pretty much the rest of my makeup. I might put some lip gloss on at the end, but it's going to be a really quick look. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to go in with my 2-in-1 brush. You can get this on my website. I believe it's $6.90. Super inexpensive. And then I'm going to carve out my cheeks, do a little tiny bit of contour. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to do just a little bit. Just to bring a tiny bit of warmth back into my face. Just a real quick. All right, now I'm going to go in with the blush shade, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right on top of the primer. Kind of a base. Then I'm going to take my Time Locker spray and trying to find a clean brush here. I'm going to take a Morphe E17 brush. I'm going to spray this just a little bit, kind of wipe it off. I don't want to get too much on there. And then I'm going to take the contour. I'm going to give myself a quick eye look. So I'm just going to kind of put it in the crease and outer corner of my eye. And you can see by spraying it, it created a darker brown. So I'm going to go in the other eye, do the same thing, kind of do a little crease, and then bring it around. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that 2-in-1 brush that I had, and I'm going to take the highlight, I'm going to dip this in the highlight, and then I'm going to go right on the inner part of my eye right here with it. So I just opened it up right now. So pretty. I love this highlight. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to bring it out just a little bit, just to make me look a little awake. Then I'm going to go in with contour from the Peach Bite palette. Go full face with this. I'm going to brush my eyebrows up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take an eyebrow, an angled brush, and I'm going to spray it with the Time Locker spray. This spray is incredible. It keeps your makeup in place all day. You can use it to add extra color to your shadows. You use it with a sparkly shadow, it becomes like a foiled shadow. And if you use it with like this, it makes it a darker brown. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and line my brows. And again, this is going to be just a quick, easy tutorial. Okay, go in, a little more. Spray it down again. This is a very thin eyebrow angled brush. But really this works just like the brow powder. There's that. And go on this side. Do the same thing. Kind of move that powder around in there so you get the shape that you want. Okay, I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to brush them out so that they're more even. Okay, there's that. Super quick and simple. I'm not even going to clean up the underneath because this is a quick look. Then I'm going to take my bubblegum lip gloss, the Miss Sparkle lip gloss, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. It's one of my favorite glosses. And they smell so good. All right, now I'm ready for my day. Super simple. I only used a few items, and the Peach Bite palette was the star of the show. I used it for my eyeshadow, my eyebrows, my contour, my highlight, and I forgot, I'm going to use it for my blush. Where did I put my thing? I'll just use this one. This blush, this really peachy color. I love this color blush. It's a very natural nude, which I really like. It makes you look like glowy, kind of. So pretty. And there we are. Peach Bite palette is $19.90. Right now there is a deal that I'm having if you buy any of our palettes. We have the Peach Bite, we have the 3-in-1 face palette, we also have the contour palette and the highlighting palette. You get your choice of either a Morphe fan brush or a Morphe contour brush. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching and have a great day.